Queens, a single queens. I am Desmond Booker, a Christian dating and relationship coach. I help those that are seeing success in their love lives, but wanting and desiring to see success in their love life. Right? So you're seeing success in your life, but now it's time to move and see success in your love life. This is Monday Night Live. I am Christian dating and relationship coach, your favorite Christian dating and relationship coach. I know that some of you are jumping on. We want to thank you for joining us. Facebook Queens Don't Settle group. Also, in our you are live on IG, and then also for you that are watching me on YouTube, go ahead and please subscribe to this channel as I am doing my very best to give you the great content that you're desiring and that you're wanting. Tonight, I'm excited because is tonight we are it's another Monday Night Live, and for this week, it being a Thanksgiving week going into Thanksgiving, I thought, what about us talking about being grateful and being thankful in regards to being singles. So the question tonight is, how grateful are you? How thankful are you about your life, about being single? I know that that's not the greatest thing that you want right now is to be single, but I want to talk about this because if you're grateful and if you're thankful, it can cause you to go from single to successfully dating to a healthy relationship. All right, and I've already put this out there, and I've already gotten a comment. So I think this is going to be a very hot topic. I've already had somebody say, "I am grateful, and I feel like I'm thankful, but I'm still single." But I'm still single. So how can I be grateful and thankful and still be single? So that is a great question. Okay, so tonight, as we're talking about this, um, I want you to really begin to. Uh, I want you to really begin to think about this. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Hopefully, you can hear me well. I think my mic is up and running. It should be up and running. But when you think about being grateful and being thankful and how it moves you into um, a relationship, into your life being better, one of the things that you have to begin to realize is that as you're thankful and as you're grateful, it causes you to focus on good things. I want you to think about this. It causes you to focus on good things. Okay? Too many times we're looking at what's not happening in our lives. We're looking at what's not going the way that we want it to go. And we fail to realize the things that are going in our direction. And so when we look at this, applying it to being single, right now, think about it. You could actually be in a toxic relationship. Yes, you're single, but you also could be in a toxic relationship. You could be married to somebody that that you don't want to be married to, right? That you thought that was the man of your dreams, and now you're in this marital relationship with this person, and that's not going right. Do you see this? So I want you to begin to be grateful and about the things not only that are good for you, but also the things that you've seen that seems bad, that seems like something is not happening in your life, but that's also good too. Okay? So when you begin to do this, it creates a positive attitude. It creates a positive attitude. Now, this is important because if you're desiring or wanting to have someone come into your life, would you not would you rather have somebody who is positive or a negative person? Somebody who's moody, grumpy, or would you rather have somebody who is positive, upbeat, vibrant, right? You would rather have somebody who is positive and upbeat. Well, how can you attract a positive person with a negative attitude? You can't. You attract positive things into your life being negative? You can't. So being thankful and grateful for the things that you have creates this positive attitude because I'm looking at the things that I do have, being grateful for that, and I'm looking at for the things that I don't have, and I'm also grateful for that, right? I'm grateful for everything that's happening in my life because it's all working for my good. And this creates an attitude that I want, which is positive. Now, this positive attitude is not only going to attract the positive person that you're wanting to be in a relationship with, but it's also going to attract positive people, right? Positive people, complaining, people who murmur, people who always feel like they're the victim, always feel like things are always happening to them, right? Those are the type of people that you really want to get away from. But your great attitude, your positive attitude is going to draw the right people to you and draw all those that criticize, those judgmental type people. It's going to push them away. Okay. So what is having an attitude of what we call attitude of gratitude? That creates the positive attitude that you're needing, which in turn then creates a positive life. Okay. Life is not happening to me, right? Life is happening for me. And the positive vibe that I'm putting out, the positiveness. Will I have some bad days? Of course. Everybody has those days that they don't feel like getting out of the bed, right? Everybody has those days where they don't feel their very best. But my positive attitude, my positive vibe is going to outweigh even those bad times, those bad and not allowing me to get in this what we call a loop of depression, this loop of, oh my goodness, this and then this and this. Have you not noticed that when you're positive, more positive things happen for you? Well, this is what the attitude of gratitude is. What does this have to do with me dating? It has everything, because then if I'm creating this positive attitude, positive life creates this positive environment, and then it begins to attract the positive people that I'm wanting. So then that leads me to number two. Once I create this positive vibe, this positive attitude in my life, then it causes me to focus on things that are working for me, right? Causes me to see what I do have, right? Thankful for what I do have. So now my focus is not on lack, but my focus is on abundance. This is very important. So somebody would say, there's not enough people at my church. There's not enough people in my city. There's not, when I get online, there's nobody there online. Everywhere I go, there's nobody there. So what you're saying is lack. So you're focused on and you're seeing lack. You're not seeing abundance. But when you have a positive attitude, this causes you to, and when you're grateful and thankful, it causes you to focus on what? On things that are happening in your life, happening for you, right? I do have enough, right? I don't know how I made it through that, but I did, right? So the abundance is what you're naming. So that positiveness, that focus is now on there is enough. There is enough. When you see couples and married couples walking down the street, right? If you see people who have who are seemingly not divorced, then they're married. How did they get divorced and get married so quickly? There's an abundance, right? And if she got a good man, then I can get a good man because there is an abundance. Okay. So again, what are we talking about? This attitude of gratitude, this attitude of thanks causes you to focus in on the abundance and not lack. Again, if you're in a negative, if you have a negative attitude, you're going to, and you have a negative vibe about you, you're going to see what's missing and not abundance, but you're going to see lack. It's not what's missing. It's what I have in my life. Again, so let's just say you've been dating and you come across this gentleman, right? Come across this person. They weren't the right one. But I thank God for the experience of me getting to know someone. I'm getting to know even myself of what I like and what I don't like. You see this? I'm grateful for the opportunity to meet some more people. Guess what? More people come into your life. Now, what we talked about last week is you don't want to focus in on their bad, right? You don't want to focus on what all of their bad traits. I'm always meeting men who are this, right? I'm always meeting men who are that, or they always treat me like this and never treat me like that. You're focusing on the wrong thing, and that keeps that attitude, what brings it down. No, I think, even though he didn't have all the qualities that I want, I'm getting closer. Oh, I'm so grateful that I'm getting closer to the right person. You see that? I'm getting right closer to the person that's for me. He didn't have everything that I wanted, but he had some things. And you begin to focus on those things that he has. Now, the next person comes in, you're like, oh man, I'm getting closer. I believe the next one is going to be the right one. You see this? This is the attitude of gratitude, because it causes you to focus positive, focus on the right things and not on the wrong things. Okay, so number one, the attitude of gratitude produces and creates this positive attitude, creating a positive vibe about you that calls and pulls positive people and positive things to you. Number two, it causes you to focus on the right things. It causes you to focus on the things that you have, but mostly focusing on the abundance and not the lack. I'm so grateful that I may not have everything I want, but I'm grateful and thankful for what I do have. It causes me to focus on abundance and not lack, because no matter how much you think things are not happening, things are happening for you, not against you. Nothing around you is lacking. We serve a God of abundance. There is more than enough. And for you that don't even feel sometimes, and I know you're not going to say it, sometimes you don't feel like you're enough. You are enough. There's nothing lacking. You are enough. You are even abundant. Say this: I am more than enough. And feel that. I am more than enough. I am capable. I am more than enough. See that? And as you begin to feel that, then you begin to say, I'm valuable. Of course you're valuable. Of course you're more than enough. Right? Okay. So this is all a part of that. This is all a part of what? Being grateful and being thankful for the things that you have. So number one, it what creates the attitude of positiveness, creating this positive. Number two, it causes me to focus on the abundance, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful for the abundance that's happening. And as you begin to be grateful and begin to be thankful for the things. Now, number three, as you're focused on abundance, what do you have more of? Number three, you're going to see more of it in your life. So you're going to start what? Moving towards it, and it's going to start moving towards you. Okay? So as you are grateful for the great things that are happening in your life, as you're grateful for the experiences that you're having with these people, even though they're not the quote unquote the one, you're getting closer to the one. Or I'm not dating anybody, or nobody is even approaching me. Okay, well, grateful and thankful that you're not having to deal with anybody who's not the one, who could potentially break your heart, right? You're thankful for that. And what I got to begin to do is say, oh, I'm so grateful and thankful. Any day now, the right person is going to be coming into my life. I am so grateful that the right person is coming into my life. As you begin to be thankful for that, I thank God for the alone time that I have, that I can get to know myself and I get to love on myself. And as you begin to get thankful and grateful for that love, what begins to happen, then you begin to attract that love into your life. So that's where you begin to move towards the love, and the love begins to move towards you. That's what being grateful and thankful is. It causes more of that to come into your life. Just the same way as you're negative and you're complaining and murmuring, talking about this is not enough, or I got all I date is these type of people. This is all I'm experiencing. Because you're focused on that, more of that what is coming into your life, and that's what number three, you're attracting that type of thing. I hope hopefully this is resonating with you, and hopefully you can drop a comment down below. Are you grateful? Are you thankful about your love life right now? What is going right in your life right now? What is happening in your love life right now? You see, start being grateful and thankful for that. I would even wake up in the morning and start focusing on the things and writing two or three things down every morning. Every morning I would journal. Every morning, getting up thankful. I'm seeing this happen and this happen. I'm believing for this to happen this morning. I'm so grateful for these things to happen. As you begin to be grateful for these things that are not happening, watch the things that are not happening begin to happen, because now you are expecting it and you're going to draw it into your life. So number one, what do we say? We said being grateful and being thankful causes you to what? Have that positive attitude. Number two, it causes you to focus on abundance and not lack. Number three, it causes you to what? To start attracting it, pulling it. You're moving towards it and it's moving towards you. You're starting expecting some great things to happen, and the great things are starting to come into your life. I hope this has helped you. So if you're single, and again, to your question, I am grateful. I am thankful. I am grateful and I am thankful, but I'm still single. What's wrong? Let's begin to evaluate that. Let's begin to evaluate what is wrong. Nothing is wrong. And so then the follow-up question is, I guess God sees that I'm not ready. It's not that God sees you not ready. It's that you see yourself not ready. Again, God's not withholding anybody from us. We got to get this. God is not withholding anything from us unless it's not good. He says, I withhold no good thing from you. So if it's being withheld from you, it's not that you're not ready. It's that you feel that you're not ready. And when you feel you're not ready, then the person doesn't show up. So get into that attitude of gratitude. Get into that allowing yourself to say, I'm grateful for my time alone. And I'm so grateful that I'm getting ready to spend my time with the person that I truly is my soulmate, or the person that I've been praying for is coming into my life. And I'm so grateful for that. Okay. So nothing is wrong. And I don't really have time to go into the various things that could be wrong. But again, even when you get into that, being thankful and grateful, you're going to begin to be inspired. You're going to be inspired to do certain things. Stop being a certain way. Start going here and start going there. And I don't have time to talk about that, but that's also with when you begin to be thankful and grateful, you'll start to be inspired. Why? Because you're now connected to God. You're connected to what we call the source, and that is God. And he begins to speak and talk to us because we are grateful and thankful for the things that he is providing. All right. This is good. This is good. I could go on about this, but being thankful, being grateful will move you towards single to successfully dating to a healthy relationship. Remember, queens don't settle. Have a great night. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe. We thank you for joining us on IG, and we thank you for joining us on our Facebook group. If you need any support, need any help, I'm here. You can hit me up in the DMs or you can comment below. Have a great night.